The greatest threat to our ability to work and live the way we want to live, as Thomas Jefferson called it, the pursuit of happiness, is an un-American idea, and unfortunately, it is spreading through America, and the answer is lawlessness. The seeds of anarchy. Lawlessness. The seeds of anarchy is the greatest threat to our livelihood, and it's happening right now in San Francisco, formerly one of the great cities of this magnificent country. Representative Kevin Kiley, who is a Republican out of California, took to social media, and it's gotten a lot of attention. He said, San Francisco is so out of control that employees are instructed not to even come to the office, a result of failed policies, radical politics, public corruption. It's forcing residents and employees to literally change how they do business in the city. He went on to say crime in San Francisco is so out of control that employees in the federal building are being told to stay home. This is a memo from the Department of Health and Human Services sent August 4th. In the memo, Health and Human Services leaders advise its workers to maximize the use of telework for the foreseeable future because conditions around the building are not good. Kiley said San Francisco is in total collapse. Is he right? Is this partisan politics and he's just throwing out red meat? I don't think he is. The evidence says he's not. He is telling the truth. Listen to this list of big-time companies that employ a lot of people and employ them well. And they've left San Francisco because of lawlessness. Now, you could say, you know, the good representative said there's corruption and all these things and radical politics. He's right. But let me tell you what the real issue is in San Francisco. Lawlessness. Lawlessness. Whole Foods, Nordstrom, T-Mobile, Saks Fifth Avenue, Anthropologie, all announced publicly their departure because of crime. So bad is the crime in San Francisco that Governor Gavin Newsom directed the National Guard and the California Highway Patrol to help combat San Francisco's fentanyl trafficking crisis in late April. HHS Assistant Secretary for Administration Cheryl R. Campbell wrote to local leaders in the memo that I referenced earlier that employees should not come in because of the rising crime that included homicides, robberies, and motor vehicle theft. Homicides are up a whopping 20.7% since the beginning of the year. Robberies and motor vehicle theft are up 14% and 13% respectively. Folks, this is not a third world country. This is San Francisco, California. It's a freaking war zone. I can't even believe it. And so it's not just the businesses that I laid out, the Whole Foods, the Nordstroms, the T-Mobiles, the Saks, the Anthropologies. Keep in mind, when those businesses have to move, it affects real men and women who had a job, who have a mortgage, who have rent, who have utilities, who have loved ones, who have dreams that now get shattered. Livelihood completely disrupted. The Lord only knows how much mental health impact that this has on people. Families who want to stay in a certain area have to leave. People are leaving, changing their lives. I hope for the better. I believe eventually, yes, but why should they have to leave? San Francisco County experienced a population drop of about 70,000 people between 2019 and 2022, according to the Census Bureau. Folks, that's a staggering number. By the way, my friends who are in big government, who cause a lot of this crap, they love a tax base. You just lost a lot of taxes when 70,000 people move out. This isn't good for your taxation policies. It had to be said, folks. A recent survey of the Bay Area Rapid Transit riders found that 53% of residents know someone who has been the victim of a crime on the transit system, public transportation. 46% say they have witnessed a crime themselves, and 44% say they have never, or rarely seen a police officer while riding. Why do I bring this up? Is this about politics? Nope. This is about your pursuit of happiness, of the life of freedom to live and work where you want to work. And under our Constitution, under the very ideals of America, and dare I say the California Constitution, of which I know nothing about, but I'm willing to go out on a limb, its citizens deserve to be protected. So San Francisco, folks, is crumbling. And I bring it up because it's lawlessness that has led to this, and lawlessness is driving people away. Lawlessness is creating unemployed people. Lawlessness is breaking businesses, small businesses. It is turning dreams into a nightmare. Why? Because weak leaders, misguided leaders, corrupt leaders would rather create conditions to where drug trafficking and homelessness can explode, and people who are lawful, who do good business, can't survive. What in the world is happening? Why do I bring this up? Because I believe that you do have a right to pursue happiness, as mentioned in the Declaration of Independence and is protected in the Bill of Rights. And when your local leaders care more about policies and backroom deals that allow lawlessness, homelessness, drug trafficking, violence, theft to thrive in a safe city where people should be allowed to work and play, it's time for you, the people, to say enough is enough. Because you have the power. And if you want to protect your freedom to live and work where you want to live, work where you want to work, you've got to stand up. Enough is enough. But I would suggest to you that it's been so good in this great nation for so long. And no matter what's going on that you don't like, it's still pretty darn good. So darn good that we've gotten so comfortable that we've allowed things, and I say we collectively here because the people of San Francisco have allowed this. And because you have allowed it, you can also fix it. But it's coming for your job. Lawlessness and anarchy. It's coming for your job. Unless you stand up to it. Don't say I didn't warn you.